Get your scavenging boots on, as the most famous swashbuckling family is back for the 6th time. And although a member might be missing, we should be in for a treat, as another adventure is waiting for us among the dangerous waters, and even more dangerous people that make a living at the open sea. For a long time now, the Pirates of the Caribbean has been one of the favorite franchises to watch, for all ages, much like how the Harry Potter franchise is nowadays. Based on the Disneyland ride of the same name, the franchise made a huge boom in the movie industry with its first installment, Pirates of the Caribbean: The Curse of the Black Pearl, in 2003. And the audiences were quick to notice that the movie could be a start of something pretty interesting, as the world has fallen in love with one of the funniest characters out there, all of which have stolen our hearts and the treasures between them. After the first movie, the franchise managed to release 4 more movies, with a 6th one, the one we are here for, coming up very soon. Over the last couple of years, a lot of changes have happened, with rumors spreading around like viruses, confusion about just how hard it will be to navigate this franchise forward without its main character, Jack Sparrow, portrayed by Johnny Depp to perfection, who unfortunately got his contract terminated after the accusations he got from Amber Heard, his ex-wife, about family abuse, one of the main topics in the last couple of weeks. A trial that eventually Depp won fair and square, which proved that all of the accusations were false, and the man leaving the court as the one who did nothing wrong. But let's not get caught up in all of that. Moving on with the movie. Here we have gathered today all the information we could about the upcoming movie, where it stands, which are the characters that we might see, along with the actors that will portray them, the filming process, but also the plot of the movie, where the next adventure of the pirate's life will take us. And without further ado, let's dive right in.
Say I do, or I'll put a bullet in your skull.
Jack, they're going to kill us.
We are still in the dark as to when the movie will release. The only thing we can speculate is the month, May or July, the 2 months in which the previous installments of the franchise were released in the past. As for which year the movie will be, we are not quite sure with our educated guess. Judging by where the movie stands right now, it seems likely that we will get the 6th installment of the franchise in 2023. That is, if the upcoming sequel decides to follow the 4 to 6 years pattern on which the last 2 movies were released. It will also be a while before we get an official trailer for the movie, since the filming has just begun and the whole process has been in pre-production for the last couple of months. And with so much of the news story shrouded with mystery, a teaser of sorts would definitely be a good idea, as we could learn a lot from some short clips here and there. We are in no doubt that the filming process will take that long, as the franchise managed to gather a very talented group behind the scenes, including the likes of Ted Elliott, the one who will pen the script, and the one who wrote the first 4 installments of the franchise. Joining him will be Craig Mazin, the writer of the 3rd and 4th Scary Movie, as well as the 2nd and 3rd movie of the Hangover franchise. The screenplay of the movie will be done by Birds of Prey writer Christina Hodson. Some rumors are also suggesting that Hodson's project is completely different from the one that Elliott and Mazin are working on. So we might be getting 2 movies in the franchise, with one of them possibly focusing on the children of the original cast. And while we are here, let's have a look at who are the people that will be filling in the roles of the upcoming movie. The first actor who shared some insight was Caius Scodelario, who appeared in the 5th movie and who said that she is contractually signed on for a 6th movie. And with her return, we could also assume that Henry Turner will also be back, with Brenton Thwaites in the role. Recent reports have been spreading that Margot Robbie will be the new kid on the block in the franchise, alongside the returning members of the cast group Orlando Bloom and Keira Knightley as the destined lovers Will Turner and Elizabeth Swann. Unfortunately, this is everything we managed to find about the cast, with one big question still looming over each of your heads, we presume. Will Johnny Depp return as Jack Sparrow after being removed from it? Because we came to learn just recently, false accusations of family abuse? Disney will surely be the ones to have the last word, which is understandable. However, production chief Sean Bailey has something else on his mind, with his desires lying in something new energy and vitality, whatever that means. With the only reasonable thing being that Depp is officially out of everyone's minds, together with his legendary character Jack Sparrow. So, with this in mind, what will the plot of the 6 Pirates of the Caribbean be, now that the man of the open sea when it comes to pirating is no longer there?
What's your name?
Smith. Oh, Smithy, if you like.
What's your purpose in Port Royal, Mr. Smith?
Well, if the rumors are true, we should be looking at Margot Robbie and Caius Scodelario's characters to be the leads of the sixth movie. Hence, we should be looking at a lot of female badassery, which should go well with the notion of the franchise to take inspiration straight from real pirate stories and legends, such as Blackbeard and the fabled Fountain of Youth. Thus, with two female leads reportedly for the upcoming movie, Elliott and Mazin might turn to the famous female pirate duo of Anne Bonny and Mary Read. Known as the two most ruthless pirates that ever lived, they led countless raids of trading sloops and fishing ships throughout the Caribbean in the early 1700s. Another interesting thing about them is that they dressed as men for their own safety, with each of them carrying a machete in one hand and a pistol in the other. And just by these details alone, this could be an interesting reference to the story of these two fierce female buccaneers. Another speculation came through about a red-headed character known as Red, who is in fact featured in the original amusement park ride, with her appearance being a possibility. But don't take our word for it just yet, as the character has already been adapted by way of a prostitute named Scarlet, residing in the haven of Tortuga. An interesting take the sixth installment could do about the character is to flesh out more of her original story as the ride's auctioneer gunman, the third female in the group. In the last movie, Pirates of the Caribbean Dead Men Tell No Tales, Poseidon's trident was destroyed, which lifted all of the curses at sea, and also released Will from his sea-bound prison. The final battle against Captain Salazar also sees Captain Barbossa sacrificing himself to save Henry and his daughter Carina, with the whole movie ending on a final scene which shows Elizabeth and Will lying in bed, with the latter believing that this is a dream as he sees Captain Davy Jones across the room. And although he is believed to be dead, the cold-hearted tentacle-y villain could still be alive, with the whole scene possibly setting him up to return as the captain of the Flying Dutchman in the upcoming movie. All cards are on the table, as there are a lot of variables still in the air, so we will probably need a little bit of clearance regarding some of the most crucial details about the movie in order to share with you some more concrete bits and pieces about the long-awaited sixth Pirates of the Caribbean movie. On a related note, tell us down in the comments below, what are your thoughts on the sixth installment of the franchise? Do you think it is forced, or the studio is making the right decision, despite losing its main protagonist of the film series so far? And what about the new lead of the franchise? Feel free to share your idea behind all of it. But also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon if you would like to see more videos like this in the future. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.